Hello, 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 beautiful, beautiful, amazing people. Happy solstice. We're here. We finally did it. We made it. It's the day we've all been hearing about, talking about for a long time, for some years. And here we are. We're finally in it. And the energies today have been so beautiful. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but I woke up on feeling this just beautiful warmth and glow, and kind of like a high, but not like the kind of high where you're gonna just feel really tired after. It's just like a really nice zen but happy, peaceful feeling, and there's more of that to come for all of us. So this recording I did as an addition because I was Facebook living and recording on my computer simultaneously, but I forgot to hit the record button. So I'm adding in a little bit of the intro so I can say hello to all of you and to share a little bit about what didn't get added to the recording. And what I was sharing was that as we're going through this, people are feeling symptoms, and some of the symptoms can be insomnia, having, whole bunch of sleepless nights, or the other, which is they're needing to sleep a lot because so much integration and change is happening inside their bodies. So that's happening. Some people are gaining weight because all kinds of old stories and old trauma are coming up to the surface. And if they're not being processed, then our fat cells store them for us. And therefore they need to expand and create more space for extra storage. The other thing that people are feeling is kind of like a kidney pain, and it's sort of in the spine area, but on either side of the spine, and there's like a tugging, a pulling, and a discomfort. And part of that has to do with some of the stuff that is being cleared out from that area, but also some of the stuff that is starting to shake up in the solar plexus. And there's a lot of stuff in our solar plexus that needs to go. And we can start working on it. I'm putting a course together for that, to clear that stuff out, because wow, once we clear out the stuff in the solar plexus, holy, watch out world. Our confidence level, everything is just going to shine at a level that is so natural that we don't even have to try. And we need that now. We're gonna need to be in that type of sovereign state now. So I'm gonna have that course ready for us soon, and I'm going to advertise it on my Facebook page, but I will see if I can put a link down below of this YouTube video. Okay, so during this video, I'm going to be looking up, because I'm looking up at the other screen I had going on for Facebook, so don't mind that. And we're going to pick up the conversation where I was talking about how the area in the brain, or called the eye of Horus, where you have the pineal, you have some of the visual areas in the olfactory, I think the tract that makes a little swoopy part of the eye of Horus, and then the big semicircular area on top of the eye of the Horus, which is the corpus callosum, and how it's full of white matter, and how that white matter is getting fully charged up. So enjoy, and thank you for being a part of this. On my computer, technical issues here. Okay, so the white matter in the brain is really getting such an upload right now. And at this time, we've got, the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, so the veils are getting thinner and thinner. As the veils get thinner, we're going to be able to see the illusions that have been imposed on us, okay? And a lot of people are really, truly in a hypnotized state right now, where they're just believing all the information that they're getting bombarded with, all the manipulation they're getting bombarded with. And this is going to allow that moment of clarity to start to come in, to say, wait a minute, something's, they may feel something's not right, but the hypnotized state is so much more powerful right now that they can't tap into anything deeper. So that's kind of what's happening. And so what I was writing, and I'm going to read some of it to you today. I was writing last night at midnight, but it's like there's a portal opening up, and that it's allowing for the energy to help us finally start to realize who we really are is coming in. And that it's like the gates have been kind of locked for a lot of people, and the gates have, and we've been waiting. There's a crowd of people waiting on the other side of the gates, and the gates have now opened, and everyone who's got the ticket is just rushing in, kind of a feeling. So the gates are now opening for the portal that's coming into our head, and it's creating so many downloads into our whole being, especially into that area in the middle of the brain. So what I've noticed is that there's an energy that starts to come in, goes into the middle part of the brain like a bright light, starts to go all the way down into the sacrum. It starts to connect with the kundalini in the sacrum, and then starts to really open up the sacrum. So it's almost like you can feel like a warmth in the sacrum and in the hips as everything starts to open up. So I would really encourage you to allow that kind of energy in as often as you can, as it will really make this a lot more efficient and amplify your whole experience of this and make it go faster. So here we are ending a 10,000 year and a 26,000 year cycle of the inverted matrix. And, as cycles end, those that have felt like they're in charge of the cycle got to put on a show. So things are going to really intensify for the next month, maybe month and a half or so. And it's needed, right? It's needed because people need to really be able to see what's going on. And then 2021 is going to be the year of, all the dirty, dark secrets really starting to come out, and the exposure of all the other things that are going on, the people that we really idolize, who they really are, and what their agenda really is. So in the meantime, we are going to go more and more into our embodying our soul and into our avatar state. So some of you have already started to experience some of that. It is the coolest feeling. You feel like you are as big as the Milky Way, and you start to get a little taste of just how freaking powerful we all are. Holy moly, holy jelly beans. So I'm so excited for all of us, and we just gotta let this circus play out. I want to say some of you have reached out and said, hey, you know what, I need some help in getting through this because there's fears that come up, all kinds of emotions. We're on such a roller coaster that ride that way, and fear of the unknown, etc. So I've created, and I've been working hard on putting together a toolbox. Okay, so it's going to have short, like 15-20 minute meditations on fear of the unknown, fear of stuff like that, to help resolve whatever's coming up in the moment. So that will be available on my website shortly, soulworkmethod.ca. So if anyone feels they need that extra support, that toolbox will be there for them. Okay, so there's I think there's enough people on at this point that we can get started. Okay, so let's see what comes through today. I woke up with so much energy coming through and so much of my soul in my body this morning. Holy, so I'm excited to see what comes up for us. Okay, so let's get started. So everybody just get comfortable sitting or lying down, whatever is best for you. And let's start to really come in to our own stillness. And just focus on coming into your stillness. Focus on that area at the core of your being, coming in to the stillness. And just breathe gently. And with every breath you take, you're coming more and more into your own stillness. And as you come into your own stillness, you're coming in more and more into your own knowing state, your own inner wisdom state. And we are going to do a full unplug of the ego, including all of its compartments, all of the mimics, all of the clones, all of the copies. And we're going to do a full unplug of any of that external interference that's coming from parts of the inverted matrix. Okay. Just really allowing yourself to feel settled in your body. Take some deep breaths in and out if you feel like you're having difficulty settling. Okay. With every breath, you're coming more into your body. With every breath, you're coming more into your centered state. Okay, and I'm going to clear out the solar plexus for some of you because it's a little shaky. Clearing it out, any fear of the unknown, any fears that may be connected to some of the news that are coming out today, and it's all perfect. It's so perfectly designed to help humanity wake up. And of course, they use the day of the highest vibration to make some of these announcements to lower our vibration. It's very perfectly designed. But we are so powerful that nothing, once we really, really feel how powerful we are, nothing can touch it. When you go into your more avatar state and you're fully embodying your soul, not just in this physical form, but you're fully embodying your soul to its fullest capacity, or to the fullest capacity that is available to us on the whole, you literally become a being that is so big that the earth is dwarfed in size. And the amount of power, I don't really like that word, but strength and force that we have is undescribable. So coming into your center, letting go of any worries of how am I going to handle this with my kids. Letting all of that go and just be in the moment. Be fully in the moment. And focus on allowing yourself to absorb, to be open to your fullest capacity, to the energies that are being made available to us. Coming into your center, and now open your fields, and by your fields, your energetic fields. Open your fields, and with your intention, Allow the energies to start to come in. There's a real portal that's coming directly from the galactic central sun, from source. Allow every single particle inside your physical body and in your energetic body to be open to receiving this energy. Fully allow. Let's remove any blocks, any restrictions that some of us still have in our subconscious mind about being small or feeling less than because we may not be able to feel or see in the same ways that others can. Let's let all of that go. Allow the energies to start to come in. And keep allowing them in. Keep opening up your crown. Keep opening up your fields. And you'll start to feel a bright, almost like a golden light in your third eye, in the middle of your head, deep in the center of your head, where that eye of Horus is. In the crown chakra. Letting it all come in. Letting it fill your body with that golden warm glow. You'll feel it going right down into your legs. Going down your back, down your spine. Bringing in the information you need to learn and to know and to remember who you really are. This human that we are has been created by many other races, and they've taken the best of the best of who they are, and some of them are very advanced races, not on this planet, and combined their DNA, the best of their DNA, with the best of the DNA that was available here, to create this version of human that we are. And they took away the manual, the operating manual, because we were here to experience the biggest sense of separation possible. And now we are starting to bring in the information needed to learn how to operate, and learn how to really be who we are. So let's allow that information in. Allow the downloads in. And any part of you that is still blocked due to fear, parts of the ego mind that has created some blocks, fear of letting who you really are in, because so many of us have had lives here where we tried to share what we know, we tried to help, and we were ostracized for it. We were killed for it, tortured for it. So let's allow some of those fear blocks that I'm feeling in some of you. It's right in the solar plexus area. Let's allow that fear to be dissolved so that we can really open up our channels to let this energy in. Yeah, that's better. Now let's allow it to amplify. Intensify. Coming into our heart. You may feel stretching and tugging the top of your head or inside your head as old scar tissue, old blocks are being dissolved. Old veils are being lifted. Bringing it fully in. And for those of you who are not familiar, when I do feel guided to speak in light language, you want to just allow the frequency of the sound to come into your being. So feel the frequency of the sound waves rather than trying to hear it with your ears. Allowing that warmth of that energy to come right down into your sacrum, right into your sit bones. Let's clear out the fear blocks that are there, the fear that comes with always being in survival mode in a sense, as the operating system on this planet from the inverted matrix. You know, everyone's always never sure if their job is going to be secure, if they're going to have enough savings or retirement. So let's allow some of those safety, security, stability blocks that are in the sacrum, in that root chakra. Let's allow them to be removed. Let go. Letting them go. Itemene ehele momoa. Ona mahale pepe ehene mo. Just remember, you are a beautiful, beautiful being. And you fully, fully deserve to fully access who you really are. Nobody can stop that. So give yourself permission to fully access who you truly are. Ona mahala pepe'e. Ona topo ola, ola topo ola ma'ana tepe'e. And remember, there is such an inner strength and an inner tenacity to the experience of being human. Ona ma'ahala tepe enemo'o. Welcome to the beginning of discovering who you really are. Take a breath in and out if you need to. Allow it in. So for some of you, in the subconscious mind is a program of the I'm not good enough, and therefore I don't deserve as much, something along those lines. So let's just let that go. Letting it go. There's some who also have the program that I'm here to help other people go through the shift, but not myself. So let's let that one go. Just putting it into the field and neutralizing it, taking it right up to source, transmuting everything back into pure neutrality, letting those stories go. They're not true. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be on the path that you're on if that was true. So we're going to release it, and logically, you know it's true, but we need to let our subconscious minds know that it's true. Letting that go. Good. Okay, and now the energies are going to be amplified further. Amplified and integrated and divinitized with your being. Allow for that to happen. Allow. You'll feel that the energy has gotten more intense. You may feel pressure in certain areas in your head and on your forehead, and just allow. Okay, and some of the other symptoms people have been feeling are a lot of sleeplessness or needing a lot of sleep. There's just so many changes happening in our bodies. Forgetfulness. My dad called. He was worried because he took 2 showers in the morning because he'd forgotten he'd already taken a shower. Forgetfulness. Kidney pain, because a lot of our old fears are coming to the surface. They want attention so that we acknowledge them, we process them and release them. And weight gain, because a lot of old stories, old trauma are being released from our being, and some of them need a lot of time and effort to process. And so in the meantime, our body has a beautiful, perfect way of creating more storage for them in the body. It's temporary. Ona mahala te pe'ehenemo. Really allow yourself to embody your soul as you allow these energies in from these portals. Let go of any resistance. Letting your nervous system know. Give it permission to let its guard down. You're totally safe. Give your energetic fields the permission to let their guard down. You're totally safe. And go into full throttle of allowing the energies in. Many have had pain in the middle of the back, right between the shoulder blades. So there's so much blockage in the back of the heart chakra. And many have had pain in the back of the solar plexus area, as those areas are being slowly brought back online. Ohono mo te pe'ene. Ohono mo te pe'ene ma'ala papape'e. Really focus on loving yourself, being gentle with yourself, nurturing yourself at this time and as we go into this intensified phase over the next few months. Keep allowing the energies to come in. Keep your focus on allowing the energies to come in. And now let's let them integrate deeper into our being, deeper into our cells, deeper into our brain. And as you allow the energies to come in deeper, it is freeing up some of the old veils. They're just naturally lifting away. Mohono papa elemo. Ere mo ona ma ahala pepe e. Keep your awareness now in your heart area while allowing the energies in. It's like you're holding space for your heart area. Allow your being to expand. Just surrender to the flow of the energy, the flow of your being, as it responds to the energies coming in. Really allow yourself to expand. Allow yourself to feel the stretches, tugs, pressure, warmth. Just holding space for it all. Being in a complete state of surrender. Allow yourself to feel whatever it is you're feeling. Just observing. Okay, and now the embodying of the soul is allowing you to really feel a greater sense of who you are. Ohoche pa'ala, ehene me e me me etebe e. Ohochepe ele mo ona ana papatepe e. Ohola, ohola mo ona ma e. Expand. Amplify. Allow the energies to come in. Keep your focus and intention on that. Keep reminding yourself so that the magnetic pull stays locked in. And just breathe out any tension that is coming to the surface as some of you, your throat chakras are being cleared, or your solar plexus. Just breathe out whatever is coming to the surface. And any feeling that your mind is telling you that you don't really understand what it means when someone says that we're so powerful, that's okay. Don't try to understand it. Just let it go and access your own inner knowing, because that's where it will just resonate. And that's all you need right now, is to feel that resonance. Ohana papa tepe ehenemo. Ola, olama ana pepe ehenemo o. Ochapa alamana te pepe enemo. Oholebo ona mama te pepe enemo. Ola mama tepe ehe. Ohona papa tepe e. So practice being in this state as often as you can going forward over the next month or two. And some days you may find yourself working on your computer and it just spontaneously starts coming in. The key is not to get so busy that you forget to keep your fields open to allowing the energy in, even while you're cooking or talking to friends or family. Intensifying again. There's another level of frequency coming in. And let's clear out some of the veils that some of you have. And this whole new age of Aquarius is going to allow us to start to become more responsible for our own destiny, our own life, our own well-being. And as the systems that are currently operating that do not align with allowing humanity to thrive will start to dissolve. Big government, which, we elect them to be public servants. They're there to service the public, and they do everything and anything but, while telling us that they're serving the public. All of those kinds of systems are going to be dissolving. And in the age of Aquarius, it's about us now becoming self-responsible, self-governing, community-based governance. And allowing that interconnectedness of humanity to come back in, the cooperation, the working together. You may start to feel like there's a full-on pillar of light coming full force through your whole being. Continuing allowing it in, remembering we are all here to be those pillars of light, grounding that light into the planet, especially for this time now and going forward for the next while, as the polarity and the fear are going to be amped up to a whole other level. And just know it's all perfectly designed. Anamala le tepe ene mo una e tepe ele bo olala la tepe e. Okay. And now the energy is starting to come down a notch. Going more into the forehead for some of you, going more into the upper back for some of you. You may feel almost like magnetic pulls in parts of your head. Things are stretching, things are expanding, things are opening up. Your ability to see with your third eye, clarity, intuition, everything is going to be amped up. This is really clearing out a lot of the density in our being, where we've been held down in a sense. Bringing back the lightness of our being, expanded state of our being. And let's clear out all the layers, all the debris and residue and essences that we have brought up to the surface. Let's clear them out, put them into the field. And the full gateway to your access is just integrating in. So let's allow that to happen. It's coming in from the top of your head, through the middle of your head, right into the back of your neck, and where the cervical spine starts to meet your upper back spine. That's a big area of communication. And now let's start to come back in. It's going to take a while. Let's start to come back into our physical being, still allowing the energies to flow. Coming back into your center. And allow yourself to continue to allow the energies in, especially when you remember to, and just open your intention, open your fields to allowing the energies in. And listening to this meditation again will also be helpful. Good. Okay, so we've got a good solid 80% activation with this meditation today. So congratulations, guys. Good job. Coming back into your center, bringing your focus back onto your breath. Bringing your focus back onto your breath. Putting your awareness on the inhale and the exhale. Coming back into your physical being. Ono popotepe inama'a. Just keep reminding yourself to remember who you really are, and that we've just touched the tip of the iceberg. The very, very tip of the iceberg. So we have exciting times ahead. Yeah, it's going to be colorful for a little while, but that's okay. Coming right back in, feeling your skin as your outer layer, bringing your awareness into feeling the air around you, even with your eyes closed, bringing your awareness into the breath that you're breathing in through your nose, feeling the air against your skin, feeling the clothing against your skin, feeling the pressure of the chair against the back of your legs, and just start wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, and you may want to just rub your hands up and down on your thighs just to help bring you back into your physical being. You may want to do the same on your upper arms, just rubbing, 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 coming back in. Okay. And then when you feel really settled, just allow yourselves to open your eyes and come back into the room. Okay. Good work, everybody. We really brought in some really powerful energies. It was fantastic. I hope you all got to feel what that felt like. And really, for those of you who have some of those blocks around some fear of letting the energy in, fear of control, allow yourself to let those go. Do some work on letting those go, and then it'll just whoosh, expand out like wildfire. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody for showing up, for participating, and we're all here for each other on this wild, intense ride that we're entering while the energies are coming in so powerfully. It's such a perfect economy, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you all so much. I'm sending you so much love. And we'll do this again another time. And I will try to also post this on YouTube for anyone who would want to watch it again. Okay? Much love to you all. Have a great rest of the day. Happy solstice.